Hey, Manny Talavera here. Randy and I had been talking about doing this for quite a while, and what we've decided to do is put together a marketing masterclass for carpet cleaners. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be delivering content over the next 3 days. We're going to be doing 3 videos, and over these 3 days, we're going to really deliver an awesome marketing masterclass. We're going to talk about the 5 ways to grow. We're going to talk about some really exciting things that you can do to grow your business in 2016. Now, I can tell you, we have 2 different resources we're going to be offering. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the simple letter writing system for carpet cleaners. It's really a template for you to actually communicate with your customers. And the next day, the 3rd video, we're going to talk a little bit about the business navigation for carpet cleaning course, 6 steps to 6 figures. This is the course Randy and I created together. I can tell you, we're going to offer both of these courses at a substantial discount. And I can also tell you, they are very inexpensive. I honestly, if you got one new carpet cleaning job, it would actually pay for both of these courses and you would have money left over. And if you got one new carpet cleaning customer who bought from you 4 or 5 times, you're going to see a 10x return on your investment. So we're going to make a few offers to you, but the main thing that we're going to be doing here is we're going to be teaching you some really exciting marketing fundamentals. So this is what it's going to look like. Today, I'm going to go over the 5 ways to grow a business, and we're going to talk a little bit about increasing leads and conversions. We're going to talk about that. The next video we shoot, we will be talking about increasing average transaction and frequency of purchase. So getting people to spend more money with you and also getting them to buy more often. And then the 3rd video, real exciting, we're going to lay out how to create a 1-year goal and a 1-year marketing plan for your business. I'm going to use this whiteboard. We're going to create it from scratch. We're going to show you how to decide how much money you need to make. We're going to show you how many carpet cleaning jobs you're going to need to do that. And we're going to show you how you would build a month-to-month marketing plan, and not only how you could build it, how you could create it, and how you could determine what in your marketing is working. So we got a lot to cover in the next 3 days. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to explain to you all is I have been in this business, in this niche, working with a lot of different people, and I've been studying marketing for over 11 years, over 15,000 hours, and I can tell you what happens, that in many different businesses, most people go out of business because they run out of customers. And the reason they run out of customers is because they are focused on the wrong thing. Now, this is the thing. I understand you're a carpet cleaner. You probably want the best equipment. You probably want the best chemicals. You probably want a lot of certifications, and that's extremely important. Don't get me wrong. But what I see happening is people mistakenly think that if they get more certifications, they'll get more customers, and that's not how you do it. They think that if they get better equipment, they will get more customers, and that will not work. There are simply 5 ways to grow a business, and I can tell you, more certifications, better equipment, and better chemicals will not get you more customers. It will get you better equipment, and it will get you the ability to serve those customers, but it will not get customers to buy from you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to help you all to focus on the right things. We're going to take you out of the carpet cleaning business for the next 3 days. We're going to put you in the marketing business. So essentially there are 5 ways to grow a business. The first way to grow a business is increase leads. Increasing leads is getting more people to raise their hand up and express interest in what you do. The second way is to increase conversion. And increasing conversion is getting more of those people who raise their hand, getting more of those people to buy. The third way is to increase average transaction size. And increasing average transaction size is about giving the customer the opportunities to upgrade, offering them a basic, better, and best, offering them a number of things that will actually push that average ticket up, where you're not really trying hard to make the money. Most people struggle because they do not charge enough for what they do, and they do not give that customer enough opportunity to spend money with them. So we're going to talk about that a lot tomorrow. The fourth way is to increase frequency of purchase. And increasing frequency of purchase is getting in that home more often. Is creating a situation where that person, if right now they're buying from you once a year, we get them to buy twice a year. And if they're buying twice a year, we figure out a way to get them to buy 3 times. And there are things that you can do to actually create that. And then the fifth way is to increase lifetime value. And I can tell you that's where all of the money is in your business. And that's all about creating a situation where people are going to buy from you over and over and over for a very long time. Lifetime value is all about taking a person who would buy once or twice and getting that person to buy 7 years. So I want you to think about something. If everyone who bought from you for 7 years and they bought from you twice a year, well, that would mean every single person who buys from you 14 times. And that would completely change the business you have, because now you have a sellable asset. Now you have a database of people who are going to spend money with you for a long period of time. So what we're going to focus on today and what we're going to talk about is increasing leads and increasing conversions. A lot of people come to me and they just want new customers. They just are hurting for money. They need more people in the door. And my question is always, before we get you new leads, how many of the leads that you have right now are you converting? And are you happy with that number? This is the thing. There's no reason to get you a bunch of new leads and pour new leads into a funnel if you're not converting those leads and you've got holes in the sandbox. So if you talk to 10 people and you're only closing one of those people, you're only closing 10%. If we pour a bunch of leads into your funnel, all you're going to do is you're going to lose that money. You're going to lose those leads because you're not converting them. Once you feel that you're converting at a good rate, if you're closing over half of the people you talk to on the phone, or 75% of the people you talk to on the phone, once you're doing that, what we can then do is start pouring leads into that funnel and getting you more new leads that you can then turn into customers. So it's all about increasing leads, getting more people to raise their hand and express interest in what it is that you have to offer. Most people only have one way that they market. So they have a Valpak ad, or a money mailer ad, or a radio spot, or a display ad, or they're doing some social media marketing. But generally, what I have found is that most people only have one way that they're marketing. And I can tell you, one way of marketing is the quickest way to end up in bankruptcy court. What you want is a system of marketing. And what we teach in the business navigation for carpet cleaners is over 40 different ways to increase leads, increase conversions, increase that average transaction size. That's where all of the money is in your business, doing those things. You need a system where you're constantly bringing leads in from multiple sources. So I'm going to give you some ideas here. Money mailer or Valpak ad. Social media. Do you have a like page on Facebook? Do you have a private Facebook group? Are you doing anything with LinkedIn or Twitter? Are you using social media to drive leads into your business? Are you using display ads? Do you have display ads you're using? And I got a question. If you're using display ads, if you're using any type of mailing system to actually bring people in, if you're using Valpak or Money Mailer, are those ads producing a result? Because this is the thing. If you're spending money to get leads into your funnel, and you're not getting leads into your funnel, you shouldn't be spending that money. What you should be doing is spending the money on marketing that works. And like I said, if you're doing things that don't work, if you're spending money on leads that are not turning into sales, then you should quit doing that. But what I want you to be thinking about is social media marketing, Valpak and Money Mailer, display advertising. Are you passing out flyers? Do you have a flyer system? Are you doing joint ventures with other small business owners? You know, if you think about it, you probably know right now 5 different small business owners who have a list of all of the people who could buy from you. Why aren't you working out a deal to get that person to mail for you? I'll give you an example. And a lot of times people say they need new customers. And my question is, who do you know right now who has a list of all of your potential customers? And I'll tell you who had those lists. Heating and air conditioning businesses, landscapers, pool cleaners, anyone who's going into that home on a regular basis has a list of your potential customers. You know, landscapers might have 500 or 600 people on their list, but they only work with those people 5 months a year, and the other 7 months a year, if they're not pushing snow, they're not making money. You could go to that landscaper and you could say, look, you got 600 people on your list here. Would you do an endorsed mailing for me and introduce your customers to what it is that I do? And if you would do that, I would give you $10 or $15 or $20 for every new customer I get. What you're doing here is you're buying the customer. But I want you to think about something. Let's say the landscaper has 500 people on his list, and you get 30 of those people to work with you. And each of those 30 people you spend $20 to attract. Well, think about it. You've got 30 new customers, and those customers spend $200 or $300 with you. They might buy twice a year, and they might buy for 5 years. So you're essentially getting 30 people who could literally spend thousands of dollars with you for only $20 per lead. I'll be honest with you. You could split the money with that landscaper on that first sale, and you could still do very, very well. But what I want you to be thinking about is, are you doing all of these different things to attract leads? Are you doing the display ads, the money mailer, the Valpak? Are you doing social media? Are you doing joint ventures with other small business owners? Are you passing out flyers? Are you passing out business cards every place you go? Are you networking? Are you doing joint ventures with all small business owners who could pass out flyers for you? Are you doing the walkarounds or the wraparounds? When you clean a carpet here, are you putting flyers on each side and then 3 doors in front of you? Are you doing door hangers? There are many, many, many things that you can do. And we just went over a few things today. But what I want you to think about is, do not put yourself in a situation where you're getting customers from one source. We show you over 40 ways to get new leads and conversions, and they are mostly low cost and no cost, because I'll be honest with you, marketing is very expensive. Advertising is very expensive. A lot of marketing and advertising does not work. And what we want you to do is spend money on the marketing and advertising that does work, and quit investing in ineffective marketing and advertising. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick review with you today. And tomorrow we're going to focus a lot more on the bottom part of this funnel here. So essentially there are 5 ways to grow your business. The first way is to increase leads. And increasing leads is getting people interested in what it is that you do. The second thing that you're going to do is increase conversions. And increasing conversions is simply getting those people who raise their hand to actually buy from you. The third thing we're going to talk about tomorrow is increasing average transaction. And increasing average transaction is about getting that customer to spend more at the point of purchase. You're going to give that customer a lot of options to buy from you. You're going to give them a number of different things that they can do. You're going to create situations where you're going to increase frequency of purchase. Number 4, and increasing frequency of purchase is simply, instead of getting that house once a year, we're going to get in that house 2 or 3 times a year. And the fifth thing that we're going to talk about is increasing lifetime value. And I can tell you right now, increasing leads and conversions is all about cash flow. Increasing lifetime value is all about building a brand, creating a situation where people would buy from you for a very long period of time. You can take that business now and you have a sellable asset. You know, I really appreciate you all watching our marketing masterclass today. Tune in tomorrow, and on video 2, we're going to really focus on increasing that average ticket. We're going to talk about increasing average ticket. We're going to talk about increasing frequency and lifetime value. We're going to talk about building a system of communicating with your customer, whether you use our system or not. And I can tell you our system is very, very inexpensive, but I can tell you all of the money in your business is going to be based on creating a system where your customers buy from you over and over again. Long-term money is in the lifetime value. Lifetime value is all based on communicating with that customer, and we're going to show you some ways to do that tomorrow. But again, I appreciate you watching the video, and we'll see you on the other side, and thanks a lot.